Hi Aquarius. Today we're gonna go ahead and do our mid-month reading for April 14th through the 30th. It's a general reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a cosmic card for us to try to give us a little bit of perspective for what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of the month of April. Sit in silence and feel your heartbeat, the rhythm of your life force. So go ahead and either pause the video and do that, or do that as I continue the reading. Relax into the moment. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into our 5-card spread with the Osho Tarot for you, Aquarius, April 14th through the 30th. What do we need to know for the rest of the month of April for Aquarius? Okay, and for the issue that we're going to be dealing with this month, for the rest of this month, is perhaps tapping into our inner voice. Tapping into our inner voice and digging deep. Silencing all of the layers that are kind of above our consciousness that kind of keep us a little bit in of a fog, a confused fog. Let's see what else we have here. Hidden internal influence, adventure. Perhaps you have a drive for adventure. Maybe you need to go take a walk out in nature. Air sign, Aquarius, you do like to keep it moving, keep it fresh, and right now that's a little bit hard, but thinking outside the box, I'm sure you'll be able to find an adventure for you. Unknown exterior influence is creativity. You really enjoy channeling your creative side, but sometimes there's a little bit of trouble tapping into that because the inner voices, your ego might cloud your inner voice a little bit, and that's normal. It's totally normal. The need for adventure might be clogging you up too, because if things aren't fresh and aren't inspiring or anything like that, then this colorful result and creative energy is kind of hard to accomplish. I paint myself, so I understand. And I'm a Taurus Gemini cusp, so I'm also an air sign. When I feel like I can't tap into my inner voice because nothing's fresh, I feel like I'm not flowing. I'm feeling like my water is contaminated, so I can't flow creatively. So this is completely normal. You're not alone. It's, so let's go ahead and take a peek at what's needed for a resolution. Ordinariness. So taking it slow, taking it easy, enjoying these ordinary moments. You might be tempted to solve a problem with brilliance and extraordinary efforts, but right now maybe what's needed is a bit of the ordinary. Taking a nice walk outside, even like a 10-minute walk around the block. I promise you'll see something that will give you some kind of inspiration, as long as your face isn't in your phone. Let your inner voice talk to you through nature so that you can go ahead and get that creativity flowing and you don't feel cooped up anymore. And the likely resolution is you become a creator. Your solar plexus chakra will come to life. You'll feel inspired, rejuvenated, full. You'll feel like you're co-creating with the universe, and it is a really fulfilling feeling. So I'd say, you know, get your booty outside, get some adventure popping. You don't have to be around people to feel that adventure and bliss. You really actually just really need to tap into your inner voice, because that's the major issue for the rest of this month, is maybe having a little bit of fogginess, because when you're an air sign, you literally have to flow. You have to keep it moving, or else you get stagnant. And when you're stagnant, you're contaminated, and your inner voice is silenced by ego. It's natural. It's okay. It's totally okay. Just go outside and get in contact with the Mother Earth, and let her heal you. Let her inspire you so you can tap into your creativity and get to moving and get to flowing again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do another 5-card spread, but for this time I'm going to do our Shadowscapes to get some Rider-Waite messages out there for you. I do read these in reverse, so I'm a little bit new with a lot of this, so I do have to look up the reversals sometimes, but generally I can get a pretty good intuitive reading. I just don't want to, I want to make sure you don't get any missed messages. I want to make sure I cover everything. So for Aquarius, mid-month, April 14th through the 30th, general reading. Okay, so for our present situation, we've got the 4 of Wands. So for the remainder of the month of April, you'll have a lot of stable taking off of whatever action, like endeavor, new. This can also be some kind of new romantic pursuit. Some kind of action is being some kind of action, stable action. Because we've got 4, and that's very strong. Let's see what else we've got here. So for our recent past, we have 4 of Swords in reversed. You're resting your mind, contemplating and reflecting, looking over at what's really, really important in your life. You survived a lot this far, and you laid down your swords, and you took the time to rest and see what was truly important in your life, Aquarius. So what your abilities are, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. See a lot of communication. Perhaps a gift of joyous communication. Let's see, let me try to see here. Your passion, interest, and love is 2 of Wands in reversed. So that's what 2 of Wands looks like normally. 2 of Wands in reversed. I feel like you feel like some kind of action has been put to a halt. Some kind of new idea has been put to a halt. And then, let's see, your likely outcome is Page of Wands. So, the action is coming. Action is coming towards the end of April for you. I know you really want to get to moving now, and I understand. But action is coming to you soon, and maybe that's that creative outlet as soon as you take some time to reconnect outside or get inspired somewhere outside of your room or your house or whatever, but alone, safe social distancing. So let me take a peek at what we've got here for Wands. Yeah, this is like celebration, security, and stuff like that. So you still have that energy of rejoicing for, getting through whatever was hard. I feel like a few weeks ago it was all pretty hard for a lot of people. So it's kind of like, hey, I made it through. So Yes, and so you had a long recovery going on here in your recent past, so that's why right now you're going through that situation where you're kind of like having some kind of stable celebration, like, hey, look at us, we're moving now, okay, we're out of that rest and situation where we had to recover. And then so for the Page of Swords, and for your abilities, we've got clever, competitive, minor power play. Why is this erased? Well, some kind of contract, perhaps. Also, maybe a contract's coming in, some kind of legal contract. But you're clever. You're able to like be competitive with others and still stay ahead without, you know, cutting out the rug from under people. That's why the sword's upright. And then the Two of Wands in reverse for your passions, loves, and interests, you know, that lack of movement and that kind of put on hold a little bit. Yeah, bad timing, not following through. So either someone didn't follow through or something was just really bad timing, but at this point you just really got to focus on getting that creative action situation underway and communicate to yourself what you really want for plans and what if there's legal action, what you need to do after this. And then let's see. Yeah. And then Page of Wands. Inspired, enthusiastic, good news. Yeah. Inspired. Remember in the Osho deck we pulled earlier, getting inspired with what's out, you know, your inner voice and connecting outside for that adventure and really getting that the creative juices flowing. So maintain your competitiveness and try to stay focused and your dreams grounded in reality. But know that whatever disappointment is going on with your love interests or passions or whatever, it's temporary. We're all going through a phase right now. Stay in your celebrative state for whatever accomplishment you made through by taking that long rest. Okay, so action's coming for you, my air sign, Aquarius. It's almost there, and I'm really, really proud of everybody making it through as far as we have. Just keep it light, keep it lighthearted, watch some comedy, and be playful as much as possible, and stay grounded. Thank you.